All right, we just got an update there from authorities in Nashville. We heard from Nashville Police Chief John Drake giving us an update on the fatal school shooting that happened this morning in Nashville at Covenant School. It's a private Christian school there, an elementary school. We're going to bring back NewsNation Law and Justice contributor Jennifer Coffindoffer. Jennifer, you just listened to that press conference as well, and I want to just talk about a few things that stuck out to me. So we found out that this shooter is a transgender woman, Audrey Elizabeth Hale, 28 years old, from the area, apparently lived with her parents, and police have been in contact with her father and also say that they found a manifesto and elaborate maps outlining and detailing what was going to happen today.
Well, this isn't unusual. A lot of times shooters will actually plan out these assaults very well. And in fact, I find it interesting that she chose not to go to another school specifically because there was too much security. And those are the sort of hardening type of measures that need to be taken by these schools so that it will thwart attacks of them.
Well, and something that also stood out to me, the chief there said, because we talked about how this shooter had apparently gained access through a side door, but the chief just telling us there that this shooter had apparently shot through the door in order to gain access to the first floor of that school.
Yes, I thought that was very interesting. I would want to know whether did they just walk up and shoot? Did they try the handle? Did they shoot at the handle? I am curious as to whether that was indeed locked, which that would infer, and they needed to shoot to gain entry.
And last question for you, Jennifer. We were hearing there from authorities that it will take at least 2 days to process this scene because it does extend from the first floor up to the second floor where the shooter was in fact fatally shot. Talk to us about what that processing looks like.
Well, it's very involved. It's a step-by-step process of following the evidence, which is going to be in large part the casings as a result of the bullets that were fired, and walking through really figuring out exactly the details of how she made her way through this building. In addition, Nichole, of course, they are going to be looking thoroughly through that manifesto. They are going to be going through all of her social media, through her emails, through her text messaging. There is a lot to this person and this plan, and they are going to get to the bottom of it, but it's going to take some time.
Absolutely. Former FBI agent Jennifer Coffindoffer, we appreciate you coming back to talk about that. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.